Hi everyone, I'm Mary Angela Camarines from BAEL3B and I'm going to discuss the history of computer-mediated communication, its characteristics, and its nature. First, let us define what is CMC. CMC is any communication that occurs through the use of electronic devices such as computers. It is any form of communication between two or more people who interact and influence each other via separate computers through the internet or a network connection using social software, and any communication patterns mediated through the computer. Now let's move on to the history of CMC. CMC as social presence. The study conducted by Short for finding various methods to cut down the cost of communication led a pathway of convergence of social presence concepts and the introduction of CMC's social presence. Short and his colleagues stated that CMC is lacking social cues which allows interactors to recognize the interpersonal position that they believe themselves, and concluded that CMC takes place in social vacuum where the private identity is subject to disappear. CMC also enables individuals to communicate themselves using internet candidly and generously. However, they are free from social rules and become less focused to criticisms and control. Meanwhile, it results in breaking social rules and lead to sometimes usage of abusive verbal style. Next is CMC as role of social media. Social media is a web-based facility that lets the users to create a semi-public or public profile over constrained system. The specific features that is unique in social media is that the user meets strangers and they have communication and develops contact. Generally, the description of media affects the egregious capability of CMC to deliver social information. The advantages of virtual communication is potentially considered to be disadvantages. It also principles lack of control and escalates the liberty of the users connected with CMC may upsurge until social behavior or drop of controlling functions to social norms. Next is computer-mediated network. CMC also plays a major role in organizations. And in organizations, communication plays a critical role because in order for organizations to survive, the people in it need to interact and communicate. The healthier the communication among the fellows of an organization, the healthier the organization. Next is the nature of CMC. CMC focuses on the role of interactivity between parties through mediated communication. It is according to Raffaelli 1998. Interactive communication format, easy for individuals to engage in communication with others regardless of time, location, or other spatial constraints to communicate. Next is characteristics of CMC. Synchronous is a real-time communication and its examples is instant messaging, webcams, video conferencing, and etc. Next is asynchronous. It is a transmission of data, generally without an external clock signal, and its examples is file transfer, email, and text messaging. Now let's move on to the characteristics of CMC, the synchronicity, persistence and recordability, and anonymity. Synchronicity is a concept first introduced by an analytical psychologist named Carl Jung, which holds the events are meaningful coincidences, while persistence and recordability is the continued or prolonged existence of something. And anonymity describes situations where the acting person's identity is unknown. That's all guys. Thank you.